Now here I am.
Here we go. There we go.
Wow, Jaden, I'm sure. Did you get a new shirt? Is that a new shirt?
Oh, no, no, this isn't new. This is actually just, just one I wanted to wear today. So,
And you remember these I posted on DB on my DeviantArt?
yes, I do. Yes. Minnie and Daisy as ballerinas. Yes.
I use them for the American version of "I Love It When It Rains," and
Yes, that's right.
did you see that I use them for "Twinkle Twinkle" from the reunion show?
Hmm.
Oh, here's the Purple Porn Company mock neck I dyed again.
Sweet.
It's dark purple like Jeff's real one.
Mhm.
Kevin said it would really good work suit, but for the reenactment wiggles.
Okay.
And no, I'm doing an upgrade of the cardboard steering wheel for my. And I'm gonna get a red steering wheel cover for this thing too.
Sweet.
And what's the first video you plan on doing with Minnie and Daisy as ballerinas?
Ballerina, from the Wiggles movie. So I'll do that, and then I'll
Are you gonna?
probably do. I'll probably do a remake of "I Love It When It Rains" from '98. Um,
Okay.
and I'll see where it goes from there.
How about I was also thinking George's song from '95.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. I could do that. Just been pretty busy lately. I haven't been really focusing on YouTube for a little bit, so I've just been trying to get through things.
I made the 1997 skivvies.
Yeah, I know. I saw the pictures. They look great.
I'm sure they do. And I dyed this purple mock neck from Land's End.
Hmm.
And do you think you could get a mock neck? You can get these on Amazon, but they're like a lot of money, like $40, like up to $40 each. If you go on eBay, Lands End Super Neck Team mock neck.
Mm-hmm.
Go to adult large. You can select white. I'll send you the link for the dye,
Okay,
the colored fabric dye.
got it.
Fab. And then Valerie and Corey often said they could do work for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star from Wiggle Dancing Live concert and Podgo the Wiggles.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
And Jane, when you and Jane, when when I did that video of Homer meeting Kangaroo, you sure saw Homer's your lad Homer screaming sure was hilarious. Like ah,
Yeah.
I was screaming a lot, and remember, and that used to scare me a lot as a little kid.
Mm.
I used to after I started watching that again, I got a little stubborn, and I started getting scared. And then as years came by, I started to get over my fear.
Hmm.
And Jane, remember I did Let's Go, We're Riding in the Big Red Car from 2000 with the 1997 Skippy.
That's right. You did.
And you notice that I added uh, the footage of the Wiggly Friends.
You did. Yeah, you did. Pictures of the Wiggly Friends, Lucia as Officer Beeples,
And then the footage with the real
Kangan.
and we're waving to the Wiggles while they were in the big red car, but
Yep.
Jeff was sleeping in the big red car.
Hmm.
When Minnie, imagine Minnie seeing, and when I saw, imagine Mickey's. Remember that video I saw sent you of Donald dancing like Dorothy the dinosaur. Remember when I meet the real Jane. I was also thinking you could use the Minnie and Daisy's ballerinas for the Corey and I were thinking. Oh, by the way, Corey says thank you for the birthday video.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think I probably wasn't gonna get comments on the video that I did because like YouTube's been like I guess notifying me that it was now made for kids and all that. So probably I wasn't gonna get a comment on it. So thankfully, I mean, he did send me a message saying thank you. So, but thanks.
Mhm.
It's a pleasure for me to make videos like that for people's birthdays. I enjoy doing it.
And Jane, I'm sure you noticed that I did Wiggly Party from 2004.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I posted Mickey and the gang with birthday hats.
Hmm.
They could work for Wiggly Party from
Yep.
2001, and
Nice.
for Wiggly Fiesta, and for Dorothy's birthday party.
Oh yeah, that worked great.
Or I was playing Jeff's keyboard. What'd you like about my Los Wiggles version of I Love It When It Rains?
Hmm?
When I did the Los Wiggles version of I Love It When It Rains, what'd you love about the video?
I definitely loved that you added Minnie and Daisy. I love that you had Dorothy as a ballerina.
And ballet dresses.
Hmm. Um,
Minnie was a ballerina and Goofy's Incredible Christmas at Disneyland Paris.
hmm.
And you noticed I was using this is the first video I used the real red acoustic in.
Yes, and it looks wonderful.
You know, and then did you notice did you see my latest? I redid the Los Wiggles version of Hey 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 We're All Pirate Dancing,
Hmm. I did see that. I thought I liked it.
especially with making the gang in the pirate outfits
Yes. Yeah. Hmm.
and the SS Featherstore background.
Yes. Yes. That's Feather Sword background. Yep. It was all great.
I know. I know. You remember the cowboy shirts I got for my birthday? I guess I'm gonna make.
Hmm.
Can you guess
Oh
what?
yeah.
Guess if I'm gonna make them into the Wiggles Cowboys cowboy chap into the Wiggles cowboy shirts.
That's awesome. What song do you plan on using with them first?
Royal asked if I could wear them for the Turkey and the Straw and Old Dan Tiger and Rusty the Cowboy.
Oh, okay.
I also gonna use them for Cowboys and Cowgirls. I also printed
Oh,
out the embroidered Wiggles logos. I'm getting bigger embroidered logos, 5 by 3 inches. And here's a sneak peek of the one for Greg.
hmm.
You see, he's got dark blue outlining.
Yep.
This is what it's gonna look like. And I'm also gonna use them for dress. Since the purple one's done, all that's left is the yellow one for Greg. And I'm sure I'm Jane. Would you? I'm getting my and this week I'm gonna I'm working. I guess if you're gonna see, Jane, when you I'm gonna wait to start on the reunion shows, the Bushfire Relief concert songs, because the Blue Acoustic Made of Wood isn't done yet,
Okay.
and I'm still waiting. Mom
All right.
didn't put the sound hole in it.
Mm. That's fine.
I saw him.
Wait.
He's on the whole time song. Imagine a minute. Imagine when I go to. I told you. I'm going to Disney for the first time in June.
Yes, you are. It's gonna be a lot of fun for you. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's gonna be hot though.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it's the happiest place in the world, and I'm very excited for new Disney movies that come out this year and possibly next year. So I'm really looking
What?
forward to them.
Why? What
A
Disney?
couple a couple of Disney movies are now becoming live action. Like we're going to see The Little Mermaid now, and next year Snow White's going to come out in live action. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing those.
Yes. speaking of Little Mermaid, did you know that Ursula's voice actress passed last summer?
Yes.
She was 95 years old. She died. Pat Carroll was her name.
I was
She
very
died of
shocked about that
pneumonia. She died of pneumonia
one.
at the age of 95.
Yeah.
And I sent you the photo of Mickey and Greg's Kashev as John Field. That's gonna be for the second Bushfire concert.
All right.
I was gonna send. I was gonna make put. I was gonna dress Goofy and Sam Skivvy, but then Corey suggested Donald. I don't know why. You know, getting hot. And that God, I'm gonna ever since I saw Donald dancing like Dorothy the dinosaur, I'm going to show him Dorothy. I'm going to teach him a Dorothy a dinosaur dance.
Hmm. And what dance would that be? The
D
Dippy Doo, the Rumble
D O
Stomp.
R Baba Stomp Dorthy.
All right, cool.
When I was driving, Moses Cube and I were chatting a few days before our chat.
Hmm.
5 days earlier, Moses Yakub and I were talking on Instagram, and I asked him if he would like to see a remake of Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car with the new 1997 skivvies, and he said, "Yeah," and he said so, and how he'd love to see me do the Carol's in the Domain version with the inflatable Big Red Car, and the guitar Murray had in it was was shaped looked like a Les Paul, shaped like a Les Paul, miniature Les Paul.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna play for Murray when I'm in the inflatable Big Red Car.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah. I do. I was also considering recreating Lucia's for people's on we like to say hello from the big show at the house
hmm
with us in the 2002 outfits. Jeff driving the big red car.
Okay.
1997. Well, we were in our 2002 outfits. And we're gonna be wearing our headset and we're just gonna and Lucia I'm gonna do a photo of Lucia driving the big red Sir Lucia Beebles driving the big red car off stage.
Cool.
When I was driving the big red car. And the shorts. And many I'm work. Oh, I just finished filming in the big red car we like to ride from 2000.
Cool.
I did the front shot yesterday, and I just filmed the side shot right before our chat.
Oh, cool.
Hope you're excited for the big. Hope you're excited to see it.
Yeah, I will be. I love that song. It's a classic.
I redid the Latin American version of Georgia's song.
Oh, yep. Yes, you did.
And you said, quote, I remember you said, quote, songs like that, whenever the Latin American Wiggles do a lullaby song like that, it brings a tear to my eyes because that's how great it sounds.
hmm So true.
Minnie and Days. Imagine Mickey seeing me dressed up as Greg Wiggle at Disney World. He would be very excited and impressed. He'd think one of the original Wiggles came from Australia to visit. That photo I posted of the RA wiggle with our heads posted pasted over the Wiggles heads.
Hmm.
Gavin said we would do that template when we were doing that when we do the 1997 to 2001 videos
Okay.
into the. Mhm. Or that pose I recreated with us in the big red car. Greg,
Hmm.
the wire windshield, big red. Jeff was and Jeff and Greg was looking and Greg and Jeff and Anthony Murray were waiting while Greg had his hands on the wheel. And David Ogden Stiers was the voice of Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast.
Hmm.
Angela Lansbury was a wonderful voice for Mrs. Potts.
Yes, yes. Beautiful voice.
Too bad about her passing last year.
Hmm.
And because I posted that video, because I posted my reaction to her passing,
Hmm.
the Wiggles cell saying, "Oh no."
Yeah.
And Wiggles and Moses Jakku commented, "I had a feeling she would pass away at some stage this year." And it was 5 days before her 97th birthday, too. How depressing.
Hearing something like that is just hurtful. Knowing that you're close to your birthday, but then all of a sudden, boom, something like that happens.
Yeah, but Loretta Lynn was born the coal miner's daughter, but she became the queen of country music. Some driver was lucky nobody got injured after they drove into the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. If I get a yes for many a day, I will surely get a photo of that. A photo of that and post it to my Facebook. Um, I'm listening to Loretta Lynn's music in honor of her.
Hmm.
And Lucia is and Anthony and Zoe liked my blue 1997 skivvy.
I saw that. That is awesome that they did. Wow. I mean, I know Anthony, but I didn't think Zoe would. That's awesome.
Yeah. Zoe's
It's rare
telling
to see
me.
something like that.
And Alex Keller following me in November really really made me excited. I, why I posted the notification. And
That is amazing.
Alex Keller followed me he's now the bass player in the Soul Movers band.
You know,
Not,
I think Murray's doing very great in that band.
yeah, me too.
Their music is actually really good. I love it.
Yeah, my favorite song from them is Circle Baby.
That is a good one because it does star, the OG Wiggles. It has the Soul Movers. It has the original Halloran dancers from the early Wiggles videos from the '90s. It's amazing. And I do know that like it was like before they started like recording that music video, Anthony, Greg, and Jeff did an Instagram live where they talked about how Greg was saved that night during the bushfire relief show. Um, and what was used to bring him back to life, or what was used to save him.
Yeah.
And that in the Wiggles studio, they now keep a defibrillator in the Wiggles office. Yep. Greg and Anthony started it, and then Jeff actually just got to the studio so they could do the music video together. And then Murray came out, and he decided to join in for like the final few minutes, and then they all did it. It's like, once you see those four guys, it's like you're remembering your past and how much your childhood was them.
I bought party hats. Now remember Minnie and Daisy were remember I mentioned I can't help imagine Minnie and Daisy giving me kisses on the cheek.
Wow.
Minnie and Daisy give me wet kisses on the cheek. I will get a photo of that. Daisy's a ballerina in the at the Disney this world restaurant at Disney World's Riviera Resort. This restaurant called Topolino's Terrace. Flavors of flavors of the world. Never mind. Oh, yeah, you remember these?
Yes, I do. You showed them in a YouTube video you uploaded.
Yeah, I showed them in my thank you video.
Mm-hmm.
But I thank you all so much. Well, I thank you all for the birthday wishes. For Cole, and you know that birthday video Cole did for Elizabeth last year? I was gonna do it for him.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I might want to acoustic as Murray on the back of the big red cap.
Sweet.
When Minnie saw Mickey, he kissed him. Imagine Minnie blushing and running up to yeah, I can kiss. Oh, I see Minnie. I love. Imagine Minnie kiss the same me. Then I get excited. I blush. Then I wonder how Mickey will react. Imagine, can you, if you haven't seen that reel of a little girl dressed up as Daisy, first impressing Daisy, and then Donald becoming impressed. Do you think Mickey would have that same reaction if he saw that little girl dressed up as Minnie Mouse?
I'm thinking he would, yeah.
Imagine if Mickey saw a little girl dressed up as Minnie Mouse, he would be very impressed and excited. Same way Donald reacted when he saw that little girl dressed up as Daisy. You remember the purple skin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm gonna drive the big red car on stage. Not House of Mouse. And then when I saw Minnie, Minnie and Daisy could be about also big ballerinas for Evie and Buck's Christmas ballet.
Oh yeah, from Fruit Salad TV Christmas special. Yeah.
I could wear that red cape. I've got the red cape, so I should wear it. So I could wear it. So I can play Simon when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there nothing you can do? I'd have to get a Buck hand puppet of my own.
Hmm.
I wonder if they're selling stuffed Buck hand puppets.
I don't know. I do know that Anthony got the idea for Bach the hand puppet for when he was with Mari and Greg at university. When they were in their class, the teacher actually had Bach the hand puppet, or like their instructor, professor, and basically after one day in class, Anthony actually took the puppet with him and he took it home and practiced on it and all that, and then he did bring it back to the teacher saying sorry we took it. And then later on he decided to use that inspiration from that puppet and use it in the Wiggles. I thought that was awesome.
Mhm. Maybe I could. Maybe I can order. Maybe I could find one on Amazon or eBay.
Hmm. I mean, it's an interesting little puppet character, but when
Or
they
I could
have
use an
stuff when they
emoji. Or I could use an emoji.
oh yeah, an emoji, and it's just just cover your hand with it, have it like just a little bit. If I did that for me, I would like have I would make it a little animated so it would move a little bit, like my fingers are still moving like the arms and stuff.
Yeah, no, no. Atlanta. Did you know Gene Wilder was with Kelly LeBrock in The Woman in Red?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
The trailer made me laugh, seeing him act like a child in the back. I'm like, ah! Ah!
Anything I see Gene Wilder do, I just can't help but laugh because he's a funny guy.
Yeah. Too bad about his passing in 2016.
Yeah, but I think Willy Wonka is the number one role that I think he did perfectly on. Playing the chocolate factory owner and then giving it to Charlie in the end, and just him being that wonky character for like an hour is just funny.
And Tom and Jerry did it the year after he died. I think they did it in memory of. I think it was they had a dedication card.
Yeah, well, Tom and Jerry have done a lot of movies. Like they did The Wizard of Oz, they did Willy Wonka, they did a crossover with Johnny Quest, they did Robin Hood, and a bunch of other stories that maybe Warner Bros. And stuff have done.
Maybe they'll do one with the Wiggles. They're
It'd
big.
be it'd be interesting, but I don't know. I mean, the Wiggles did have their DVDs. Like Warner Bros. Did release them for a little while, like some of their videos. But I mean, I don't know if if I mean, it'd be amazing if that ever did happen. Oh,
Okay, you okay
yeah,
there?
yeah. I'm just stretching a little bit.
You could just stand. You could easily just stand up.
Yeah, well, I've been practicing some karate kicks lately, and yesterday I kind of hurt my foot a little bit. So
Many days. And when are you gonna start the bushfire relief songs?
I want to start them, but all the pants aren't finished yet. So I'm gonna wait till those are finished.
How did Greg's pants come out?
They're great. They're actually almost finished. I need to put one more line on the side, but I've been so busy lately, I haven't been getting to a lot of them. I mean, I actually just started Anthony's and Jeff's, so at least something there could start. Um, Basically, they've got Anthony's pants have the two front pockets on. Jeff has only the one on the back. I still need to get like some stuff so I could put the line down on the side for both. And I didn't start Murray's yet, but I've been very busy with school, well, college, and then I've been also busy with driver's education, and just some other stuff at home, especially Friday because I shoveled our entire driveway and I just laid down for like 5 hours because of how much back pain I was in.
Hmm.
My brother was there to help me, but it was agony.
Hmm. So,
But we got a pretty good set of snow down here. It's actually really nice. I'm looking out my window right now and I'm seeing all that snow on the ground, covering
we've
up all
hardly
the
got any
grass.
snow. We hardly got any snow here.
No, you wouldn't believe the storm we got Friday and Saturday. It was pretty. I mean, not Saturday. It was just Friday. It was really big.
Yeah.
We
Which
had like
one
I
is
think
that? Like
maybe
your apartment building?
apartment building and over at my dad's place. It was covered like maybe 4.5 inches.
And many days. See. And can you imagine many days? If you the one, yeah, the one many miles. Yes, yeah. Jane, they say that we have less than the free Zoom meeting will end in less than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing I made an extra part
Hmm.
so I can put them together.
Sweet. That'd be awesome. There we go. Ooh.
I was considering creating a photo from the celebration tour with my 2002 Wiggles outfits. What's that?
Yesterday was my cousin's birthday, and we went to watch a movie of her choosing at the State Theater. She chose to watch Shrek, and and as party favors, she got Shrek stickers here that I can place on my phone or anywhere else I want to put them, along with a bunch of other Shrek decorated stuff, like for gifts and stuff. It was they basically what they did was they played the movie, then she opened up her gifts at the theater, and um then we had donuts and cake.
Donuts and cake, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
She, yeah, she didn't want to have ice cream because she likes to mix it up a little bit. It's usually cake and ice cream, but instead of ice cream, she wanted a different kind of dessert, so she went with donut with all like different frosting, sprinkles, and chocolate chips. She went that way.
uh,
They were really delicious.
every time I take a look at that scene from Mickey Doll and give you the Three Musketeers, have you ever seen the movie?
Yeah, I did see the movie. Yeah.
See Mickey and Minnie fall, yeah, see Minnie, see Mickey, and she's seeing them in the clouds, floating around and spinning while holding each other's hand.
Mhm.
So I go, Mickey and Minnie sitting in a tree. KISSING. Do you want to get fed to the jaws? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Then take it back. GNIISIK. Oh, Jane, I'll tell you. I can tell you more about this and then I'll tell you more about that in the next part of our chat.
Okay.
See you in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Now, here we are again. I'm getting my haircut today, and I gotta leave at 3. We got until 3:30 because that's where I have to leave. And after my
Okay.
haircut, we're all having dinner together.
Okay.
And when I meet Mickey, when I meet any Disney character dressed as a Wiggle, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post photos to my Instagram.
Cool.
And I was telling you about that scene from Mickey Doll and Give You the Three Musketeers.
Hmm.
makes me want to sing Mickey and Minnie sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Yeah, everyone knows that one.
And, that made me real remember that background I had of where the Beagle Boys were coming up sneaking out after Minnie passed. I couldn't resist using that for my dance video of George's song
Okay.
as a tribute to Wayne and Rissy Taylor.
Hmm.
Remember Mickey's Choo Choo Express? I was thinking of using that for Morningtown Ride for my dance video of Morningtown Ride.
Okay.
Seekers did it. The Seekers did that. Remember?
Hmm. Of course.
Judith Durham sadly passed last August
Right.
of complications resulting from a long-standing chronic lung condition.
That's right. But the Wiggles have done that song since 2000. I mean, they first did it with Jimmy Little for the "It's a Wiggly Wiggly World" video and album.
I might have making the station master's hat for as Jimmy Little.
Mhm. And then
Train
later on, they
whistle blowing makes a sleepy noise
eyes
underneath
underneath the
the
blanket
blanket. Go
go all
all the girls and boys,
rock and
and roll
rolling
and riding out
out the
along the
way,
way, all
all bound
about the
for morning town, many miles away. Yeah,
I know that
and
before
they
they did
actually did it
that.
for
I know before that song they did "Let's Go, We're Riding in the Big Red Car."
right before Jeff did the intro with Jimmy. Yeah.
And Chef was, and I when I redid it, I couldn't resist adding Kanga and Rue Waving to the Wiggles while they were in the Big Red Car.
Hmm.
In the Big Red Car.
I really love that song "Morningtown Ride," especially when they did it actually on tour a couple of times, like when they did their they did a tour in 2009 and 2010. They sang it, and then when Greg returned to the Wiggles, they did it when they had their Volkswagen Big Red Car, and they did it for as a tribute to the Seekers. And then Murray joined Anthony with Emma, Lockie, and Simon. They did a video saying like trying to cheer up Judith, and Murray played the bass while Anthony played the acoustic guitar, and then the other three, Emma, Lockie, and Simon, sang it. And then a couple of years later, they got the OGs, Lucia, Sahai, Katerina, and Lockie to sing it.
At Judith's funeral.
Right, with Paul Paddock as Captain Feathersword joining in.
And remember driving. No, I was talking to you about that scene from and remember that scene from Making It All Again after Peace Defeat. And remember when I saw them, it made me real think of the song "Say the Dance, Do the Dance." And that year in 2019 when I did that video with that same clip repeating over and over again with the song "Say the Dance, Do the Dance."
Mm-hmm.
That was when I first saw the live remake of Dumbo. I'm sure you prefer the cartoon one, the 1941 better.
I do love the cartoon a lot more than I do when they made it live action. I prefer also the same way with Pinocchio, because just recently they did a live action of the Pinocchio,
I
but
know.
I prefer the cartoon way more than that. I mean, Tom Hanks, great actor, great with Toy Story. He's great with the Polar Express, but I mean, in when they make a live action movie of a cartoon movie, I mean, Pinocchio was okay with Tom Hanks, but when they did the animation with the puppet, it just.
And I was when I the next day, and that reason I saw the movie for the first time with my mom because it was a rainy day. That day, it was on. Chris. Emma and Lucky got married on the 9th of April, but they separated 2 years later.
Yeah, I thought they had a great relationship, especially since when I watched that documentary that ABC did with Emma, along with they had Lockie, Anthony, Paul Field, and Simon be a part of it as well. They were talking about how their relationship started, and how someone caught them in their relationship, and then they've had to finally come out with it saying they were, because someone caught them holding hands together at some market in Brisbane, and that made Lockie feel a little bad when they got a call at the Wiggles office saying some fan of yours caught you two holding hands with each other and acting romantically. So, and that made Lockie feel like they had to finally come out with the secret that he and Emma were together. But I find that that was a cute way of how they had to they let everyone know.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought their wedding was
Yeah.
very beautiful,
Yeah.
especially with the pictures they took.
As I was saying, that rainy day on that rainy day when I saw Dumbo for the first time with mom in Florida, I couldn't and I couldn't resist. Mm. That was when I was starting to get more. And then the next day, then in my then hours late, then when we got hours after we got home,
Mm.
when I was in the lounge room with my mom and grandmother in the watching TV, I asked my mother when we could see Dumbo again, and she said when we got home. But the next day, I decided I wanted to see it again. And she said, "But John, it's such a beautiful day. We don't need." And I kept complaining. I told my grandmother, and I called my dad, and I yelled, and I raised my, and I tried to talk out with my father. He was not impressed. I raised my voice with him over the phone, and I had to
Hold
text him.
on, hold on, real quick, hold on. Be right back. Okay.
And I told my mom and dad. I told my father. I texted my dad an apology, and he forgave me.
Okay.
And I felt like telling you guys, felt like doing a video statement for you guys that I wanted to see Dumbo again so much. And I really said that I couldn't see it again. And that what would help would be a fan made Wiggles video with Dumbo in it. And then Corey Oppenheimer, and I decided I'd do one, maybe a remake of Elephant with him in it.
Okay.
Danny DeVito did a wonderful job as the ringmaster in that movie. I'm probably telling Dad, Danny DeVito did a wonderful job of that as the ringmaster in that movie, and I'm seeing that actor again. And you're taking me. Then during that week, Father's one day, then one day that following week, I now the reason I got to see Dumbo again on a Thursday with my au pair was because one day I usually can't go to them. I can't usually do that or visit the movies during the week because every other week I'd have to visit this. I'd have to go to school and wait till the weekend. But that week, our whole school district was off spring
Mhm.
break, and
Sweet.
and uh, and it was 3 days before Easter. I was
Hmm.
happy to see it again.
Hmm.
When we got to the theater first, before we saw Dumbo again, we started with lunch. We went out for lunch, and then we went when we got to the movies. I was so happy. I was finally happy to see it again. I
Hmm.
thank my mom for lending my au pair money
Okay.
by hugging her, and then and then and then I was ran. I was, um, I did that video and that year, that same year, I also did a video. That was also the same year I started doing dancing videos. I also couldn't resist. I did that remake video of having fun at the beach with the Mascabunga music video. Um, I couldn't resist. I couldn't. I saw that they did a music video that was about song about music video about the beach. I couldn't resist mixing that with the Wiggles song "Having Fun at the Beach." And I couldn't resist using that footage for my dancing video of it. The 1999 one where I had the original short sleeve, then my remake, which I had the long sleeves and the striped pants and the belt.
Mhm.
And that year, and that I couldn't resist using that footage of Mickey and Pluto surfing for that. for that time I won. That was also this. It was also a sad year because we lost a beloved Disney voice actress, known for her voice as work as Sherry and Terry on The Simpsons and Martin Prince, but also Huey. My favorite voices of Huey, Dewey, Louie, Webby, and most of all, my favorite voice of Minnie Mouse. That woman was Russi Taylor.
Mercy Taylor. Yep.
I'm sure you were crying when you heard it.
Hmm. Wonderful voice.
I'm sure you
When
cried. I'm sure.
yeah,
And
I'm
I did
I'm very
Barbara
sure a lot of.
Streisand's video of the way we were.
Hmm.
Did that video slideshow tribute to her with Barbara Streisand's "The Way We Were,"
Hmm.
and I'm sure you loved that. How one of the Mickey Minnie photos included the Wiggles.
Hmm.
That was when Sam was filling in for Greg.
Yes, and just recently he posted pictures on his Instagram about how he filled in for Greg when they went to Disney World in 2006 when they did a live performance there.
It was hot there. Thank goodness they let him wear the short sleeve.
Yeah, he had Greg's short sleeve. Yeah,
If he wore the long sleeve, it would be too hot for him.
honestly, I thought all four of them would wear the short sleeves due to how hot it was.
At least they were in the shade.
Hmm.
Then the next year they got upgraded to skivvies.
Yes, they did. Yeah, I mean, it had to be like maybe near the end of January or the beginning of February because I find a couple of videos online where the Wiggles are in the United States in January of 2007, and they're still wearing like the skivvies from uh, 2002 onward, and they were wearing the colored pants with the colored like the pants with the colored pockets and the line down the side.
Mhm. Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And during that time, they would tell at one point I saw one video where that happened, and he's like, "So Anthony, you're the new guy?" And they're like, "No, no, 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 it's Sam. Sam's the new guy.
Yeah.
Like
Many
it's the one in yellow, not blue."
Sam was the because Greg had left to manage his health
Right.
after Greg's departure.
Hmm. I remember
Can't
Marty also.
resist Nick having Donald Daisy and Minnie as backup singers for DOROTHY, my favorite dinosaur.
Yeah, I think it's because of the OG reunion tour that song has now become the currently they're performing that Dorothy song live. And I'm thinking due to the OG reunion tour, that song has just come back, and now they're singing it in front of the new and the old fans together.
And
I feel as if when the OGs get back together and they do a reunion concert or a reunion tour, they sing a lot of old classic songs, and I guess popularity, they'll perform it during the regular Wiggles current tours.
when I
Like
make
they did like the OGs did Wiggle Bay, and then the current members started doing Wiggle Bay again.
yeah, and I was considering doing um he's a bird, what a bird from Racing to the Rainbow. I
That
could
is
use
I
I
love
could
the
use the
music.
colored capes. I got the colored capes. I could use them as wings.
Okay.
He's a what a wonderful bird. Captain Feathers Lords and
Amazing. He's a bird, what a bird. He's a pirate.
pirate bird.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I
Such
upgraded the striped pants with one back pocket,
Hmm.
starting with Greg's. I couldn't resist. And then I did that video of Mickey and the John Young Wiggles. When 1, 2, 3, wake up Jeff in his clubhouse. Mickey was in the kitchen, hiding in the kitchen, and then after he counted to three, it went back to the John Young Wiggles waking Jeff up, and Jeff waking up.
Yeah.
And then when I redid Wake Up Jeff with the striped pocket pants in the style of Series 4. I because in the original one with I did with the sweatpants, I had Mickey and the Gang in there as the dancers. But in my remake with the striped pocket pants and Wiggles Bell, I had myself as a wiggly dancer on both sides.
Mhm.
When I do the 1997 version of Wake Up Jeff, I might have my legs either over the arms of the chair like this, or I'll just sit down but have my arm, or I'll sit down but have my arms up so that they're really in the armchair, like.
Yeah.
Can you keep that noise down? I'm trying to sleep. I did wags and bouncing around the Christmas tree for the John Wiggle Christmas special. You said you liked Kanga's look for you said you liked Kanga's look for when they said Greg's shoe was being chewed by wags. I think that he's been chewing my shoe.
Some of this Christmas pudding too.
I put myself as Anthony Murray and Jeffrey colored ornaments. When I redo it with the 1997 skivvies, I'm gonna have Anthony Murray and Jeff appear crossfade in and out on the Christmas tree.
Sweet.
I put myself as Anthony Murray and Jeff in the ornaments. On ornament. I put myself as Anthony Murray and Jeff on ornaments.
Oh yeah. How did you do that part? Like putting them in the
I use
ornament?
Photoshop.
Okay.
He's been chewing my shoe. Some of this Christmas pudding too. Look, he's bouncing around the Christmas tree. It looks like fun for you and me. Let's join it.
I've made a mask of the layer. And I put the background. I did a background with the ornaments,
Okay.
with the colors of the ornaments.
Okay.
Mine. I mean, I did ring a ding. Remember I did ring a ding a dong. I had I had the Winnie the Pooh characters in the shot with me as the Wiggles who were while they were playing their instruments, and I had the human wiggly dancers in the shot with the Wiggles dancing with Captain Feathersword wearing pearl. And I did this for Minnie. I did this for Corey's birthday.
Yep.
Like the pictures of Minnie and Daisy. Wearing the turtlenecks.
Miss Milky. Milky. Yum.
At the red plastic. I sure liked how I put a milkshake on the table, chocolate
Mm-hmm.
milkshake on the table with the cherry that had with cream on the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
And I had because it's a milk product.
Mm-hmm.
I had a carton of milk and I had cheese. I had a big slice of cheese, and I had a carton of plastic container of Yoplait yogurt on the table. I had minute. And what did you like about minute? What did you notice in the Minnie and Daisy? What did you notice about Minnie and Daisy?
They
They
were
were
yellow.
farmers.
That's for sure.
They were farmers. Minnie and Daisy dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Play Murray's the kissing.
Milky milk, young, smooth, and so yes. Some foods.
When I did this, I had you as one of the.
Yeah.
When I redo the when I finish the same air skivvies, I'm gonna put my tablet for Jeff. And I was glad to be Sam in your dance video.
Yeah.
And Dorothy dance. All right, did Dorothy like dance 2006?
Yeah.
Clubhouse, with I did two separate videos, one with the Greg Murray, Jeff and Dorothy dancing, and Anthony with Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Play spot at the clubhouse on the outside. Would you like would you like to dance with me? Everywhere, that's what we do. I can hear you move. Like an emu move. Stretch out your long legs. Scratch with your feet. Fluff out your feathers. All right, and I was gonna redo the 2006. I posted that photo of Corey as an emu.
Okay.
I did the Let's Fix version of Henry the Octopus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you did. I saw that.
I couldn't resist using Mickey and the Gang in there. We have a tire. Henry the Octopus. Henry the Octopus. He lives down in the deep blue sea. Henry the Octopus. He's a friend to you and me. You think I should do a green screen video of Henry the Octopus from 1998?
I think so.
I
like it too. It's very good.
All right, I did that video of Rockabye Your Bear from 98 in the clubhouse with my real acoustic, with the Ibanez acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
I was asleep, and I had footage of the Disney top baby Mickey, Minnie, Doll, Daisy, and Pluto clapping and singing along for the clapping and singing parts.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg said, and then my turn. And I also fell asleep as Jeff at the end. We know Gavin made the Captain Featherstone costumes, so I could do Quack. So I was thinking you and I could do Quack Quack with them for 98. And I was also going to use him as Captain Featherstone for Hot Potato for 98 and Crunch Munch Honey Cakes. And that's it. I got the chef hats and the aprons.
Mm-hmm.
After I get my hair cut, I'm gonna film a new video. Film check a bigger car from 98 and 99 with a haircut.
Okay.
And Jane, remember the remember that I'm considering buying a Wiggles DVD for my Wiggles collection, and it's an OG Wiggles DVD, and you'll have to and I'll give and you're gonna I'll give you some guesses. Here are some guesses. You can guess.
Okay, some hints. Okay.
You can guess.
Okay. All right. Okay. If it's an OG DVD, it's is it somewhere in like 2002?
It's ran it's it was it's really it's released by Hit and it's released by it was released to it's the DVD is released in America in 2005.
2005. Okay. All right. Is it Sailing Around the World?
No, but you're close. It's an early Wiggles DVD.
Oh, an early. Okay.
Yeah, here's a clue. Filmed and released in 2000, filmed and released in 99, filmed in 99 and released on DVD in 2005. Filmed in 99 and released in 2000.
Wiggly Wiggly World.
Yes.
I got it.
I'm considering recreating that pose from the front DVD cover of It's a Wiggly Wiggly World. I bet you got the DVD too.
Yeah, I do got the DVD. Yeah, it's in my closet.
And you saw that I posted Jeff's photo shoot from that.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm considering doing a photo of myself as the OG Wiggles holding Mickey Mouse characters in our hand.
Okay. Kind of like what they did in Space Dancing, yeah. When they were holding their animation characters.
When they were holding their animated selves.
Yeah. Yep, like. Yeah.
And I'm gonna show everyone like I'm considering recreating that trailer. And remember that video I did of Daisy as the announcer for the Wiggles Toys commercial in 2003? I couldn't resist doing that. I had a split screen of her and my dance video of Teddy Bear Hug from '98.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a grease video. I'm planning on I think I should recreate that pose from like remember I posted that the photo of the Wiggles in the cartoon Big Red Car.
Mm-hmm.
It was the latest one I posted today. It was from a frame tray tin puzzle. It was a frame tin tray puzzle.
Yes. Okay.
That photo took me a while to make.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to recreate that pose, Jeff, from 1997 to 2001 after I get my hair cut today.
All right, cool.
And, you know what to say when when you see me fall asleep as Jeff.
1, 2, 3. Wake up, Jeff!
And I'm also considering doing Here Come the Wiggle. It's a Wiggly Wiggly World.
I'm really glad they brought that song back now. It's amazing. Yeah, but you know what? You should do that song. It's a very good one. Especially what they're doing with it now. I mean, they added Shirley Shawn, the Fruit Salad TV Wiggles into it. It's great.
I'm gonna dress Donald up and paint the Sam skivvy onto Donald. I'm gonna have to follow the pattern. I have to paint the cuffs, the collar, and the shading. I can get I can print the logo and put it on. And you have the DVD. It's Wiggly Wiggly World.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the front cover. Let me see the front cover.
Yep. I'll just go ahead.
Creating the post from the front cover of the Wake Up Jeff VHS.
Let me just go ahead and grab it. Let's see here. Hold on. Should be right over here. There it is. Got it. All right. Here's Wiggly Wiggly World right here.
Ah, that's the pose I'm gonna recreate.
Right.
I could do a video of Daisy Minnie or Daisy, either Minnie or Daisy saying, but most of all, it's a wiggly, wiggly world.
I'm thinking this album should have won the 2000 ARIA Awards because this was a good one.
I'm gonna do that photo of the Chanya. We goes way. I'm planning on recreating that pose from the front cover of the Wake Up Jeff VHS, which was released in 2000.
Oh, from Lyric Studios.
Yes, with Jeff in the alarm clock chair, waking up like ah! The other Wiggles yelling, "Wake up, Jeff!"
Yes, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this one here.
That's right. That's also what I plan on getting to.
Yeah. It plays very well on my VHS, which is right over there.
And you know what? About that royal blue from Hanes, I'm gonna use it for dance videos from the Wake Up Jeff video from '96.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna use it for, and there's also once I'm also gonna use. And remember when I did, I'm also gonna do when I do Wake Up Jeff from '96. I'm gonna save my template for Gavin for the RA Wiggles. I'm gonna save my bet. I'm gonna use the cartoon bet. I'm gonna use a cartoon bed for Jeff. I'm gonna have a green cloth over me so you can see that I'm sleeping and just so it looks like I'm really just. I have the purple night hat on my head.
All right.
And I'm gonna play the cart with the Lenko drum kit as Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna do Wave to Wags, and I was considering doing. When I did Wave to Wags, how did you like seeing Goofy waving to Wags the dog?
I loved it. One dog waving to another.
Like to wag the dog.
Yeah. One dog waving to another.
Goofy's half dog, half cow, half human.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Let's say that you, Gavin, and I made up together at Disney World, and we made up with you, right? And then usually, then let's say you and I made up, and then we have your father get a video of us meeting the Mickey Mouse cast, and you say, and you wear my blue shirt. And now presenting the wonderful Captain Mickey Mouse as they wake Jeff up. They see me dressed up in Jeff's costume, sleeping, and then one of the cast members says, "God, Jeff's asleep. We gotta wake him up. Let's wake him up." On one. Thank you for waking me up, Disney. Jane, I might recreate that pose. I might recreate the intro from "In the Big Red Car We Like to Ride" from "It's a Wiggly Wiggly World." Might have the big red car on the clubhouse path. I'm gonna have myself as Greg come up and say, "When I'm driving the big red car, I sit in the yellow seat." I might have my voice recorded. I'm gonna have the background music playing.
Mm-hmm.
I sit in the purple seat. If you see me fall asleep, just call out to the other Wiggles and I'll try and stay awake. Okay?
Yeah. Anthony had a lot of bloopers on that one scene that they did for that. I think Mari and Greg,
when they were introducing Tommy Kangaroo Downsport.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I think I wonder what I think really the Haru ga Kita opening intro was the hardest one they had to do.
Speaking of Haru ga Kita, I did that for Tris McNeil's birthday.
Mm-hmm. I really love that song. It's very peaceful with the music.
I could have used Minnie and Daisy as ballerinas for that.
It's a nice idea, but it's okay.
Gavin, let's say that Gavin gets us on video, and then and I'm wearing Jeff's costume, and then Monk gets photos of us meeting Donald Jason. We're wearing the OG Wiggles costumes from 2001, and I'm wearing my Jeff's 2002 costume. But they see me stretch and yell we're posing with Dave, and then you see me fall asleep, and then Gavin says, "Why?" you and Gavin count to three. Daisy's counting to three. And then you guys yell, "Wake up, Jeff!" And I go, "Ah, and remember how remember the, hey, thanks for waking me up. Might considering recreate. You know how in Splish Splash Bigger Boat, Anthony was telling a poem?
Yes. Would that be like, yeah, well, like Dorothy the dinosaur is green and yellow.
That's right.
Jeffrey Wiggle is
I'm gonna have,
asleep.
when I recreate it, I'm gonna be reciting it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you're going to be
perform
reciting?
as Anthony reciting it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be standing in the wheel. I'm gonna have the footage of Dorothy in the Wheelhouse kitchen,
Hmm.
and then you're gonna see me as Jeff sleeping in the armchair in the Wheelhouse lounge room, and then Greg and Murray come up, and then they wake him up.
Hmm.
And then Anthony says, "Murray wears red," and you're gonna see me as Murray play the red electric in the front of the alarm clock.
Hmm.
Do that footage of Greg singing, do myself as Greg singing Twinkle Little Star while Murray's playing his acoustic guitar. Also gonna
Hmm.
have the footage of Wag the dog and Henry too. And look out. Remember the rainy day segment?
Yes, I do. Yes. From series 4.
I couldn't resist adding the cartoon rain from. You want to know where I got that rain from?
Mm.
The Mickey Mouse cartoon, Topsy Turvy Town.
Ah, okay.
I couldn't resist using that. And then Jeff, like Greg, remember this? Murray, indeed, that is a very good woolly coat. It'll keep you warm when it's cold, but I'm afraid it's not going to keep the rain off you because he'll soak him. He'll be
Hmm.
drenched. He'd be drenched and soaking wet and cold.
But that was a nice coat. I think of getting one day. Actually, I love that one.
That looked like a blazer.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
About the scarves that Winnie the Pooh and his friends were wearing, they're very nice. They're very nice woolly scarves. They're very nice cotton scarves,
yeah.
aren't they?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
I'll keep their necks warm whenever it's cold.
Hmm.
Cold. Well, sand flip flops would give Minnie's feet a nice tan, but her toes would still get soaked if she wore them out in the rain.
Hmm.
I got plastic boots, but they're green, and I wear those. My mom's a red pair of boots. We got less than a minute left, so until I see you again, keep wiggling for me.
Well, I'm wiggling, John.